We're back with another Extreme Cheapskates. You guys already know the drill. If you guys haven't seen any of the other Extreme Cheapskates videos I've done on my channel, make sure you guys go check those out. Those are definitely some of my favorite videos to make. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys spank that like and subscribe button and ring the bell so you guys get notified whenever I upload. And this was called the self-proclaimed Hillbilly Cheapskate. And I feel like a lot of these people who are cheapskates live basically like hillbillies. So, and I guess hillbillies live like cheapskates, so I guess we're going to combine them and get like some extreme version of a hillbilly. But, let's see what we got. Okay, we got a dog, cute dog. A bathing child.
Oh my goodness.
First, I just want to point out that water is brown. So that boy had to be extremely, extremely dirty, or he was just playing in mud or something, because that water is brown. And knowing this show and the type of people that have been on this show, my guess is that she is going to hop in that same bathtub with that same bath water that her son just bathed in. That same nasty bath water. And if she does, I'm going to get very angry.
Looks like you had a good time. You smell good.
I hope he smells good.
If I can get something for free, I'd rather do that any time than shelling out $1. My family and I are so cheap that we all share one tub of water a day. We don't have cooties. We're never
I'm angry now. See, now I'm furious because that water was nasty, that water was filthy, and now you gonna hop in it and clean yourself with dirty water, and you not even cleaning yourself, you just making yourself wet and dirty because you bathing in dirty bath water, and then the next person go get in and bathe in even dirtier bath water. So whoever goes last gets the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? At least that kid gets to bathe before his parents, and he doesn't have to bathe in dirty bath water. So, I mean, at least he's got that going for him.
Dirty. It just makes sense to use the same water.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm Melody Rose, and I'm a hillbilly cheapskate.
Okay.
My wife is always working at trying to save money and shrink our budget.
To save money on water and electricity, we use cold water, and the whole family takes a bath. My husband will take a bath, then I do, then Bub.
That's
Ronnie,
so nasty.
It saves us a lot of money.
Sometimes I actually do want to take my own shower here and there.
Yeah, I would too, bro.
Can't really do much because my parents like to save water.
Think about how much water a bathtub uses. I bet there's probably, what, 20, 25 gallons? 4 of us, that's 100 gallons a day. I mean, think about it. How stupid is that? I ration our shampoo and body wash.
I wouldn't say it's very stupid considering it's sanitary.
Much in there. Oh, that's enough for a month. If we run out, everybody's out of luck, so everybody's really good about rationing.
By rationing her family's use of soap and shampoo.
Wait, whoa.
Oh, that's enough for a month. If we run out,
You expect your family, I don't know if that's soap or if that's shampoo or what that is, but whatever that is, you expect your entire family, all 4 of you that bathe every single day, you expect that little bit of liquid to last all 4 of you for the entire month every single day. At that point, you literally just putting a little drop on your finger, mix it in your hair, mix it on your skin, whatever. Is it even cleaning at that point? Like, is there even a purpose for using it?
Everybody's out of luck, so everybody's really good about rationing.
By rationing her family's use of soap and shampoo, Melody manages to keep bottles for over 6 months. In fact, she's found a way to save on almost all of their household supplies.
I don't buy toilet paper. I use newspapers that we get free in town. Pick up 1 sheet, you don't need more than that. You crumple it up, you use it, and then you put it, when you get done, into this bag. And when this bag's full, we take it out and burn it. But I'm not gonna do this one because I haven't used it and I don't wanna waste it. I've had people say, here, let me buy your...
That might be the most hillbilly trailer trash thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You don't want to buy toilet paper, so you use stiff, crusty, hard pointy newspaper. You will never catch me wiping my booty crack with some newspaper, because you gonna scratch yourself, you gonna cut yourself. It ain't soft, it's not absorbent. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a good alternative if you like run out of toilet paper in your house and you can't get any for the rest of the day and you need to wipe. That's fine. But voluntarily using toilet paper, I think that's very hillbilly, like the title says.
Roll of toilet paper. It's not that I can't buy a roll of toilet paper. I don't need to. We don't need it. Now, sometimes I've come in here.
I'd argue different.
I got boys in the family. They don't always replace newspapers. I've insulated this window with newspapers, keeps the light out, helps with heating and cooling, and saves me if I'm on the toilet and I need something. All I gotta do is lift this window, and there's me some more toilet paper.
We try to keep our electric bill as low as possible by making sure the lights are not being used.
We do have electricity. See, it's on. That's it. I'm not gonna waste any more. We have electricity in this house. I don't use it. I use a lantern. I'm not going to run up.
So you just walk around like it's 1926.
There's some people in our family, like my daughter, my mother-in-law, who thinks our cheapskate ways are a little out there.
Oh, really?
I hope so. Really? I can wash a laundry basket full of dirty clothes as fast as a electric washing machine.
We just want the smells and the dirt out.
Looks like got all the soap out of it.
Squeeze out the red one. The red one's clean.
Ran him out again.
Why don't you give me another shirt in here? He's better than a ringer washer. He has the muscles and the strength to do it, and he always does it with a smile on his face, no matter what I ask him to do.
I mean, I don't know
that's what I like about it.
how clean they're actually getting.
3 years. It's something we enjoy doing as a family, and it gets us out doing something together. There was no reason to waste our money on the other stuff.
I mean, washing your clothes in a bucket isn't that bad, as long as you're actually washing and cleaning them. To me, it looks like they're just soaking them in soapy water and then wringing them out, which I wouldn't necessarily call that clean, but I mean, it's better than bathing in one bathtub with one thing of fucking water.
Laundry outside, Melody saved herself $2,000 on a washing machine, and she also uses her backyard to save on the cost of another appliance.
We had a small chest freezer that went out, and instead of just throwing it away, we come up with the idea of burying it in the ground.
We got some eggs. This here is some home butchered pig. Apple pie moonshine.
The great thing about this refrigerator, it doesn't cost a dime to run this. You get 100 degrees outside, and if this is in the sun, that's not good. You have to keep it in the shade. But the ground keeps it at about 55 degrees inside. The meat, well, we'll keep it in there no more than a week. The eggs, being unwashed, they will last probably a month or more.
Oh, I definitely see why some people see our behaviors as over the top, but I don't care.
Dude, that's not... Nah, bro. You can't just be doing that. First of all, you are basically burying your food outside in the ground. There's so many bugs and, animals crawling around down there. You don't know what's crawling on your food that's in that fridge. Second of all, fridges are meant to keep food at a certain temperature, and that temperature stays constant throughout the day, unless turn the dial. But when you're outside, the temperature is gonna change. If it's warm outside, it's gonna be warmer in the fridge. If it's cold outside, it's gonna be colder in that fridge. So, your food's gonna go bad after like 2 days. And I wouldn't even eat that if I were you, because you don't know what kind of bugs crawl around, giving people, you got coronavirus happening now, Ebola, all this stuff. So I would not recommend anybody ever doing that.
Be normal.
I think my parents are a little obsessed with being cheapskates.
Starting out, we weren't quite as extreme as we are now.
After a while, it just became a challenge and say, hey, let's see how much we can save this week. And we just kind of made it a game, and it just barrel rolled from there. The most extreme thing I ever did to save on medical costs or any kind of costs like that is I removed my own teeth. If I have a cavity, I just take a little chisel and a hammer and I sit there and chip it and chip it and chip it until I can knock it out. Every once in a while I've been known to take it.
You do what? You sit there. I understand, you have a loose tooth, when you were a kid, you tied to the, you tied string to your tooth, tied to the doorknob, slam it, and your tooth flies out your mouth. I can understand that. But if you have a cavity, first of all, your cavity could be saved. You know what I'm saying? They could fill it and you're good. So ripping your tooth out as your first option, that's bad right off the bat. Second of all, you're not even doing it in like a safe way. You get a chisel and you chisel your tooth like it's Michelangelo's David about to, make a whole new $1 million art statue. That's bad. Cause what if you miss and you slip and you knock out half your bottom teeth because you slipped? That's really dumb. At this point, it's just dumb. You're doing the most.
Whack it really hard, you get knocked out for a minute, you come to and you finish.
Thanks to all of her cost-saving
So
measures,
she just doesn't
Melody
care
and
that
her
she just
family
knocks
get
herself
by
out.
on
She's
just
on her team.
$1,000 a month. But her expenses are about to double with a visit from her daughter, son-in-law, and their 3 kids.
She's going to come to visit with us for 2 weeks. I am super excited to see my new grandchild, but that's 5 more people than I'm used to. That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I don't know where they're going to sleep. It's just a huge deal. We have a 72-foot trailer, and I would say half of it is closed off. We all share a bedroom. We only utilize this one. The rest of the house we blocked off to save on heating and cooling. There's 4 of us sleeping here on this king-size bed. Wintertime, it saves a lot on heating bills because we have the body heat, but we don't mind cuddling. We're just that kind of family, so we can crawl up in here and just go to sleep at night. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house. I'm not going to do that. We're going to have to figure out another place for her to sleep.
It's one thing to love your family, but if once you get to a certain age, sleeping in the same bed as your entire family just has to be really awkward. Like you sitting there cuddled up next to your mom and your brother and your dad. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of strange, especially because they have 2 other whole bedrooms. You don't even need to use the electricity, heat, nothing. You have it blocked off. Just unblock it, let the kid sleep on the floor or something, and he's good. You know what I'm saying?
That's not going to cost us any money.
Melody Rose sticks to a monthly budget of $1,000. For her family of 4, it's more than enough money. But adding any further expenses could throw off her finances entirely.
My daughter called, and she's coming to stay for 2 weeks.
That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I've got to use the same amount that I always do. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house.
I'm setting up this tent for me and my family to sleep in.
What?
My daughter and her husband and kids can sleep in the house. We've done this before, so it's not a big deal. My family and I, we've slept in a tent for 3 months before our trailer got set up.
You're that desperate. You are that stubborn that when your own family comes over to visit, you can't even allow them to sleep in the 2 extra bedrooms that you have. But instead, you force your entire family to sleep outside in a tent so that your visiting can sleep on your bed in your house. I'd feel some type of way if I was in this family.
It's kind of old news to us.
A lot of people would have, found a rental house or something like that while they were waiting. People were acting like, oh my gosh, you lived in a tent for 3 months? These are the same people who go pay to stay at a resort. I mean, why don't you just give me a $1 bill and let me burn it for you?
Home sweet home for the next 2 weeks.
My daughter's lifestyle is very different from ours. Once she moved away, she moved off to a city, and she's wasteful. We use cold water, but my daughter has to have hot water. So We're going to have to figure a way to heat it, and I'm not going to let us turn on the hot water heater. Honey, we got to find that old horse trough.
Okay.
Brandy is not going to take a bath in our bath water. And you know
Why?
her. Honey, after 4 of us have been
What you mean, why? You just... She's not gonna want to bathe in our dirty bath water. But, well, why not? What? Why wouldn't anybody want to bathe in my dirty, brown, used bath water? Oh, the nerve of her.
This is gross.
Come
You know
on
how
now.
she is.
All right. Here it is.
But it has a big hole in the bottom.
Probably line this with plastic.
Let's take it around front. I think just right out here.
Okay.
That thing is dirty.
This is gonna be great. I really think what we need to do is boil some water on a campfire so I'm not using my electricity from my stove.
Look who's coming. Yeah.
Grandbaby's here, grandbaby's here.
Yeah, buddy.
Boiling water
Hey,
in
guys.
pots to fill a bathtub.
He's precious. Grandma gets to hold him. I'm so new, Grandma.
There's an adorable little baby.
Phineas, hi. Hey, Hayden.
Wow.
They got some adorable
Me and
little
my mom
kids.
are nothing alike. I'm like a city girl. She is a country girl.
You want to see where we're staying?
They don't use lights in the house. They use lanterns, for goodness sakes.
Look over on your left. See the tent? That's where we're going to stay. That's my new home if you get my bedroom for 2 weeks.
We would never go that far to save $1.
I got a big surprise.
Yeah, I don't
for you.
think
I know
anybody
how you love taking hot baths and stuff. We got you a nice hot bath outside for y'all to take. We've been boiling water. See? We're trying to accommodate
Nah,
you.
see, you expect your daughter to bathe in a old, rusty, broken, dirty, horse watering trough outside. Is that what is her thought process for this? Like, I understand that she wants to save money, but like, does she not care about like sanitization? Is that not a thing? Does she don't care if it's dirty and bacteria infested as long as she doesn't have to spend 36 cents on a bath on some bath water.
Happy?
Yeah. Don't you like it?
Put his feet in there. He can take a nice bath. Dip him in there. Let him see. It'll be okay.
No, I'm not.
See, he'll like it.
They weren't always that extreme. They used to like just do little stuff, but all of a sudden it kind of got extreme. It's just kind of like almost a contest to see how much money they can save.
That'll keep it going the whole time for you. And there's a pot. You need more hot water?
You just dip it out.
Dip it up in there, boil it, and you can have hot water for the next 2 weeks. She knew what she was getting in for when she said she's coming for 2 weeks.
Hey, Mom, what are we eating?
Squirrel dumplings. Boys shot a couple of squirrels earlier, so squirrel dumplings. Frog legs, too. They got some...
Come on, man. I was gonna give this to you. I was gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? People camp out all the time. They, you know what I'm saying? They cook, they barbecue outside their house on a grill. You know what I'm saying? While you camping out. That's fine. But as soon as you say squirrel dumplings, the boys went out and shot a couple of squirrels earlier. That's where I draw the line. You are not going to catch me eating no rabies-infested squirrels. Nope. Nah, man. Barbecuing outside on a grill, that's fine. That's normal. Everybody does that. Squirrels? Nah. That's it. Nope.
frogs. Nice plump ones. Honey, they pay good money
Plump.
for them in them fancy
How
French
plump can a
restaurants.
squirrel be?
You get it for free. You ought to be happy.
I can't wait.
You might want to turn that big one.
Frog legs, I mean,
Look
that's
how pretty
fine.
them
Frog
look,
legs is a
girl.
normal food, I guess.
Are you going to be sick? Look at Dad. He likes squirrel dumplings.
Look at his
That's a
face. He
boy
does
after
not like
Grandma's
it.
own heart. Using your baby as a guinea
He's
pig.
spitting it out. He does
Guinea
not.
pig. We gotta try that sometime.
He does not.
She sounds kind of good.
I highly
I'm
doubt my
going to
parents will ever change their
McDonald's.
cheapskate ways now that they've adapted to it.
I
No,
don't
I'm
think there's
going
a
to
limit at all
McDonald's.
to how far I'll go to save money.
Alright, dude, that might have been one of the worst ones I've ever seen in my life. Hillbilly Cheapskate, I didn't think that you could get any worse than a hillbilly and a cheapskate, but you combine both of them together and you get the Thanos of trailer trash. Like, what? Sanitization doesn't matter to these people. You know what I'm saying? You bathe in dirty bath water. You expect your family to bathe outside in a dirty watering trough. You know what I'm saying? You eat roadkill and, you know, homicide. You have homicidal children, you know, collecting your dinner for the night, which, I mean, okay, they could have chosen another animal other than a squirrel, you know what I'm saying? They could have chosen something like a deer or an elk or something. But, I mean, squirrels, whatever. They don't use any electricity. I can understand wanting to save electricity. You know what I'm saying? My mom's always yelling at me, telling me, make sure you turn them off. Make sure you turn them lights off and everything. But to never turn your light on ever, I think that's extreme. Using newspaper to wipe your booty after you go number 2, I cannot wrap my head around that. I don't understand how anybody thinks that's comfortable. I don't understand how anybody thinks they can get fully clean like that. I'll never understand how this family stays clean. They wash in dirty bath water. They wipe with toilet paper. They wash their clothes in a bucket outside. This, like, you could just tell, you walk in that trailer, it probably it probably stank like dog. And they probably don't even have a dog. I didn't see a dog. But who knows, man. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Would you guys go to this extreme to save money? Would you do anything in this video? Please say no. Please say you wouldn't. Please, for the love of God, say you wouldn't. But let me know what you guys thought of this video down in the comments below. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. And again, if you like this video, don't forget to spank the like and subscribe button and ring that bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.